Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the Independent People of Biafra IPOB, has been held in the custody of the Nigerian Directorate for State Security DSS since he was abducted from Kenya during the Buhari regime. There have been calls for the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and chiefly of the reasons given is that his release would lead to peace in the southeast, which is today torn apart by militancy spearheaded by one runaway coward, Simon Ekpa, who is living comfortably in Sweden while being paid to set his father's land on fire. Let me ask our people this question: do you think the rest of Nigeria care if you have peace in your land? There is no peace in their own lands, so why would your own be a priority to them? Go to the north. Banditry and insurgency has almost overrun the entire northern Nigeria, while the middle belt and even southwest is getting pockets of attacks and insurgency. Why then would they bother themselves over people who decided to come and kill themselves? Yes, you are killing yourselves in your claim that you are achieving Biafra. I wonder how kidnapping and killing young vibrant Igbo men, who are doing well in their businesses, would lead to the actualization of Biafra. I wonder how crippling the economy of the southeast through your Monday sit-at-home orders will get the attention of the world to grant you independence. For your information, the world has a lot on their plate right now to bother about some self-destructive people claiming they are fighting for their people, when in fact, they are only killing their people. If the so-called unknown gunmen had been waging their war against the killer herdsmen as was the aim of their leader Nnamdi Kanu, they would have gotten the support of the people. But clearly, they now operate side by side with the killer herdsmen who are doing the same business of kidnapping and killing innocent Igbo people, the same way the so-called saviors of Biafra are doing. The rest of Nigeria would rather leave you to wipe out your own people and make occupation of Igbo land after you have killed all of us, easier for them without the world accusing them of genocide, than lift a finger to truly help restore peace in your land. People like Simon Ekpa is most likely paid by the enemies of our people to destroy and kill his own people under the guise of looking for Biafra. To achieve Biafra takes commerce and industry, not destruction and hardship. Trust me, Tinubu would not be letting Nnamdi Kanu go anytime soon. Besides, if he even wants to do it, he could spark more problems for himself from the north and those who once accused him of backing the Yoruba separatist movement. His seeming silence over the release and return to Nigeria of Yoruba nation fundamentalist Sunday Igboho, who was hunted and arrested in Benin Republic by Buhari, has not sat down well with some people who murmur that Tinubu was silently in support of a Yoruba exodus. What do you think will happen if he also grants amnesty to another separatist? Everybody will believe that he aims to bring an end to Nigeria. That would be shooting himself on the foot. A self-destructive move I don't see Tinubu making. I am sorry to disappoint you, but Tinubu will not be letting Nnamdi Kanu go just like that, to avoid causing trouble for himself with those who may view the action in another light. I don't know what can be brought to the table to make him grant Kanu amnesty. Nnamdi Kanu would probably be there till the next administration comes around, then he would be granted amnesty and paid billions in restitution, but Tinubu will not be the one to release him. If it is about keeping him detained, they know how to adjourn the case till everybody gets tired. Already, people are getting tired of the court dates because nothing has been coming out of them. Doesn't that tell you that Kanu may have a lot more time to stay behind bars? My advice to those misguided people killing their brothers and sisters in the name of Biafra: what you are doing will not bring Biafra any sooner. Instead, what you are doing is showing even the people you claim you are fighting for, why there shouldn't be Biafra. Do you want a Biafra of the stronger oppress the weak? A Biafra where the weak are destroyed and killed by those who can carry guns and terrorize them? That is the picture Simon Ekpa and his gunmen are painting. That kind of Biafra would bring more hardship to the people than whatever marginalization we are facing in Nigeria. Rather than be a force of destruction and death to your people, why don't you become a force for hope and good? Why don't you channel your aggression to those killer herdsmen and sack them from the land and protect your people? Why don't you negotiate with the government for amnesty that could lead to self-development like was done in the South to restore peace there? The Southwest have their security outfit Emotekun. You can negotiate with Southeast governors and leaders to become the Southeast security outfit, whose actions will be monitored by the state to avoid abuse, while you protect the people from criminal elements like what is happening in the Southwest. I frown at the killing of policemen and security operatives in your sick delusion that it would help you achieve Biafra. How will attacking security establishments achieve Biafra? It would only make the world see you as terrorists and ignore your separatist calls, because they can already see the kind of leaders you would be to your people. You are only creating more pain in the land by killing security operatives who are only discharging the duties of keeping the people safe, after you decided to make your out home unsafe. Do you know how many families you took away the breadwinner who just joined the police to survive like you and I? That policeman you kill, that soldier you kill, they have families. Have you thought about what you are doing to their children? Do you know the curses and hatred you are carrying around? It might not come today, but trust me, every action has consequences, and as you do to somebody else, one day, knowingly or unknowingly, it will circle back to you. You are not more Biafra than me, but I will never support a Biafra earned by killing our own people. You can't even get Biafra this way. It is gradually becoming clearer that those claiming to champion the Biafra cause through violence against their own people are cowardly undiagnosed psychopaths who just got an excuse to kill people. When Ojukwu declared Biafra, he didn't attack and raid his own people, he crossed the Niger River to raid other lands. If you say you are strong, cross the Niger Bridge in the name of Biafra.